What up, what up, what up? Another episode, another day, more news on that NFL league. Gonna talk about the little schedule being announced. Some of the matchups. I am Scott. This is your Sports Ball podcast. But as I'm sure most of everyone is aware, because I am a little late to the game in putting my voice out there on this NFL schedule release. Yeah, it's here with no delay. Boys is ready to play. It's going to kick off Thursday. All right, I'm done with the rhymes. But September 10th, 8:20. Shit, I can't stop. Anyways, God, Texas the Chiefs. It's going to be a pretty cool, same matchup exactly. Last year, Texans came to Kansas City. Just came out and surprised the shit out of them. Came up on them 24-0 in the second quarter. It was 24-0 in the second quarter. And then Patrick Mahomes woke up the rest of the homies on Sesame Street. Kermit the Frog, number 15, dropping back. Slapping that pigskin around. They took the lead right before half. Or were able to tie it. Crazy. The Chiefs were basically unlocked from that point and just ready to roll. And, this will be a good way to start off the season with that little rematch. The Texans are going to be really chomping at the bit to get a rematch because they really let one slip away. Other than that, week one, you're going to see some familiar matchups. The NFL is playing it safe, it seems, by most of these, really. Because these divisional games, you can switch around, you can move them because they're a guarantee. That travel is very easy for a lot of those teams because they're very close to one another normally. So you're gonna see Eagles, Redskins, Dolphins at Patriots, Packers at Vikings, Colts at Jaguars, Bears at Lions, Browns at Ravens, all divisional games, including the Jets at the Bills. Outliers, Seahawks, Falcons, which will be a great game. That Falcon Stadium, by the way, is so fucking nice. So sick in there. Arthur Blank, that's a man who knows what's up. And anytime Russell Wilson is playing, you gotta see him running around. Good old Watto Wilton. Forget who said it, but I think maybe I heard Dan Patrick say it the first time, it might have been Frank Caliendo, but it's like Russell Wilson, a man named after two different sporting companies. I think he did it in the Gruden voice, which is amazing. If you haven't listened to Frank Caliendo sports impersonations, top notch. Other matchups in week one, the inaugural season of the Las Vegas Raiders at the Carolina Panthers, the new look Panthers, the Teddy Bridgewater Panthers, the Robbie Anderson Panthers. It'll be an interesting experiment there in Carolina that they got brewing. Christian McCaffrey always be must-see TV, but the Raiders equally so this year. They got a lot going on. They had an amazing draft in my eyes. They got a lot of young talent, a lot of playmakers. Ruggs, just Ruggs is going to be fun to watch. But they got that guy from Kentucky. I forget, they're probably going to put him at running back or some sort of like every kind of guy, Percy Harvin, Devin Hester type, do-it-all offensive weapon dude. So I'm interested to see what that looks like. Of course, you're going to have the number one overall pick in Joe Burrow with his first start as a Cincinnati Bengal, with the Los Angeles Chargers coming into town for that first week. Everybody's going to be interested in that matchup, seeing what Joe Burrow has to offer. This new team as the number one overall pick. A lot of eyes will be on him naturally. But really, the cream of the crop on Sunday, I think, is in that late afternoon game where you will be seeing Tom Brady at the New Orleans Saints. And Drew, everything is cool on a sunny day under the dome breeze. And the coolest third-string quarterback in the league, Taysom Hill, because they signed Jameis Winston, who will obviously be playing the backup quarterback role. Taysom Hill, of course, will contribute because he is their offensive weapon on that side of the ball. He plays special teams. I mean, the man does everything. And they just gave him $16 million. So he's going to play. They're gonna make sure of that. Otherwise, rounding out the rest of week one, another divisional game. Cardinals at Niners, always good. Good to see what the Niners do with the Super Bowl hangover. Do they have one? Do they come back with a vengeance, ready to play? Do they let Jimmy Garoppolo throw the ball a little more? Kyler Murray on the Cardinals side, have they taken the next step? They've given him the tools now. There's really no excuse to not see the production. I think he comes through. Kyler Murray has a ton of talent, in himself, around him as well. The DeAndre Hopkins trade was an absolute steal. I think him with Larry Fitz, with Christian Kirk, Kenyon Drake, they have so many great weapons around him. So I think the Cardinals can really be a surprise team in that division, though a very tough division with the Seahawks to compete with as well. The Cardinals could be a surprise team this year. Look out. I like them. I like the Cardinals this year. So that rounds it out for Sunday, but wait, there's more. Because Monday night is the night. 10:10 p.m. Titans, Broncos. That's it. I like it. I don't know if the Titans have ever opened a season up on Monday Night Football. Check that. We did a few years ago. I'm gaining the memory as I speak. The one I most recently remember is the one where we came into Pittsburgh and Troy Polamalu had some crazy one-handed interception. Ugh, goddamn. Troy Polamalu. I respect the game, but messed up a lot of games for us, man. But anyways, Titans get a Monday nighter. Start off the season. It's really awesome. Against the Broncos, that's an awesome storyline. Last year, that was a pivotal game for the Titans where they got completely owned by the Broncos. Couldn't move the ball really until the second half when the Titans made the choice to basically not only bench Marcus Mariota, but really decide that they're not going to re-sign him. He is not the future. He's not what they thought he was. That kind of thing. I mean, really, it was his time to end there. But, yeah, that was the turning point for them. They got shut out, lost that game 0-16, decided that they're going to go full-time with Tannehill, and they go on the run, make it to the AFC Championship game. And they had the lead on Kansas City in the first half for a little bit, but ended up just not having enough there to finish them off. But definitely a team on the rise, and the NFL graced them with a primetime game. The early game on Monday night in week one will be the Steelers at the Giants. And that's another one. I mean, it's not as exciting, at least to me. Steelers fans, of course, will be excited about a new season. Should be very proud of how that team competed last year with all of the injuries that they suffered with. Literally, I had, 5 different quarterbacks taking snaps for them. On the other side, the Giants should be equally as proud. They are moving on, doing a rebuild, moving on from Eli Manning, going to the Daniel Jones era. They have talent on that side of the ball. They're very young, really, as a team. It's a young team. And they have a lot to prove, but they just need some consistency from a coaching standpoint, I believe, too. I mean, you have another new coach coming in, and we'll see if he can bring a little bit more of a new age feel to this team, because the talent is really there. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Just a quick little rundown of the schedule being announced. My thoughts on a little bit of some of the matchups that caught my eye. And And yeah, I'll be out making more videos as more news arises. And thanks for tuning in. Take care. Take care of each other. Catch you next time.